Good evening, good evening, good evening, everyone. Welcome to another Wednesday night edition of Living from the Past with Future Show. I am Lamont, and I have a surprise for you. Two surprises tonight. First of all, we do have a guest host tonight. He appeared on the show. We got a chance to sit down with him and interview him. He's one of the best dressed, if not the top dresser in Annapolis. He's going to be with us tonight as we interview the main attraction, Crystal Crystal Rando Boo. We got her on the show tonight. We're going to have a nice time tonight. And I want to apologize to everyone. Last week we had a super guest, Charles Gray. I got a little creative and I downloaded one of his videos from his shows that he performed in, that he played in. Blue Bloods, Equalizer, all that good stuff, and NBC blocked it. But I can get it to you. But first things first, let me introduce our guest host for the night, Mr. Ronald Williams Rondell.
Hey, what's up, babe?
What's going on, my man? How you doing?
Hey, man, always a pleasure being with your company, baby boy. I'm good.
Hey, man, I appreciate you, man. I thank you for answering the call to appear tonight as a guest host, man. What more could I say? Thank you, man.
Hey, you welcome, bro.
Now, we got a hot guest for tonight.
Yeah.
We're gonna bring her to the stage, man. She's from Sparrow. She's a singer, a talented singer. Her father was a singer. He performed with the Clones of Funk, and was a talented athlete. Scrape. You remember Scrape?
Oh yeah, most definitely. That was my main man. That was my partner. That's who taught me how to drive 3-speed on the column, baby boy. A lot of guys don't know what it's all about. That on the column, not in the floor. Clutch.
My man. Well, let's not even delay this, man, because there was somebody who was on. She was there. The Mario Snowden was out there, and she actually said, "Hey, Crystal Booze, we waiting for you." So we're not even going to delay the process. We're going to bring her on. Let's bring Crystal Randall Booze to the stage. Crystal.
Hello, everybody. Hello. How are you?
Crystal, welcome to this.
Good. Thanks for having me.
Oh, it's great to have you. Finally we got you on the show. Before we get started, I want to say to Blackie Queen, welcome to the show. And Mario Snowden, welcome to the show. Good to have you. So, Crystal.
Yes.
Let's travel back down memory lane, okay? People think that Carol Henson had the time tunnel. The time tunnel is right here with the Legend Show. I want you to know that, okay? All right. Tell the crowd, tell the viewers, where were you born and raised?
Well, I was born up in Baltimore, University of Maryland, and I was raised in Annapolis on Spar Road, 801 Spar Road, across from the car wash.
Now I want you to say that one more time. Spar what?
Spar Road.
That's right.
That was the place. The place to be. Spar Road. Woo-hoo! That's a Spar Road call, ain't it? Woo-hoo!
That's right. Yeah. Tell us about your time growing up. What are some of the things that you used to do while growing up?
Well, when I was growing up, I was off chain. Y'all know I was wild. I used to play football. I did with, run around Flames. They used to practice up there at the old Bates Field, Williams Whaling. I was always running around doing something, but I always was singing into music.
Okay. Now, one thing that I remember, Alfreda and Scrape were just athletic freaks. I mean, they played.
Yeah.
They played.
Softball.
So now, did you play any sports?
Yes, I did. I played softball, shortstop too, just as my mother did, shortstop, and was good at it.
Were you good?
I was, but our team was Annapolis Senior High. We lost every game except for two, but that was pretty good.
That's what I'm talking about. Now, what school did you go to when you were? What junior high and what high school did you go to?
I went to Bates Middle School, and then I went to Annapolis Senior High School.
Yeah.
There in Annapolis, that's when they were doing some auditioning for a play, Fame.
Uh-huh.
So I wanted to audition because I was, you know, I was always into music and stuff. But I took up keyboard first. Valerie Mills,
Hmm.
who was married to Ted Cooper from Howard University. He was a professor there at Howard University. I was playing keyboard first. She was teaching me. Her name was Valerie Mills in school. Then once that they were gonna have us to audition for the play, then I wanted to try out. You know, everybody want to be the lead role in the play Fame. I want to be Coco. Of course, all the girls want to be Coco. I was real tiny in school. Then I was about good, maybe 50, 60 pounds soaking wet in high school. Yes, high school, little teeny thing. But I had a loud, strong voice. But of course, I didn't get the lead role. So now I'm angry. I comes home and I told my mother, call her Frida. Frida, I didn't get the lead role. I'm quitting. I was gonna quit. I didn't want to be in it because I didn't have the lead role. But that's what I do. I'm a leader. I'm not a follower. I want the lead role. My mama said, "Oh no, you're not. You're not quitting anything." Look, Crystal, let me tell you something. Come here, girl. Sit down. So I'm listening to her. Like, look. She said, "Don't matter what part you get. You always do the best in whatever part you get."
Right.
And they might end up thinking you the lead role. You don't know. So you may as well get ready to go back to school and you're gonna be in that play. So of course, you know, I gotta listen to her. So when I thought about it, it made sense. It made sense. So I went back to school and of course I end up in the play, one of the dancers.
Yeah.
But I end up singing some of Coco's songs.
Mm.
They wrote that in for me, wrote me in as Crystal.
Mm.
That's the role I was. I was myself. I sung Hot Lunch. You know, that's the one where they in Fame they had lunch and everybody started dancing and stuff. Man on the doing he on the keyboard and start playing. I sung that song. In the Body Electric. So, you know.
Okay. Well, check this out, Crystal. Before I ask you this question, then give it to Rondell, I want to welcome Eddie to the show. Eddie says, "Cousin Crystal with a heart." My wife, Andrea, welcome to the show, baby. Who did you look up to? Who was the person that you really looked up to while growing up? And after you answer this question, we'll give it to Rondell.
Looked up to meaning what?
As a mentor, as somebody that you could follow, you know, somebody you want to be like.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
I hear that.
That's a tough one. There's a whole lot of people I wanted to be like. But no, I'm gonna say my parents.
Awesome.
I'm gonna say my parents.
And you know it shows. You know it shows 100% because I see a lot of Alfreda in you. And you know, Scrape was a protector, and I can see how much he protected you, and how you turned out because you are just awesome. On you, Rondell.
All right. Hey, Crystal.
Yes.
Around what age did you get to feel that you could just get up in front of people to sing?
Well, I started singing really when I was 5 years old, but I went to church, Asbury. My mother, we went to church all the time, Asbury United Methodist Church. Of course, I'm singing on the choir. I think when I got into high school and got
Okay.
into that play, that's what got it started.
Got it.
That's what got it started. Because yeah, when I was in high school and when I got in that play Fame. And
Yeah.
then there was another play, The Wiz. The Wiz, of course, I didn't get that lead role again, so I'm mad. I'm still mad. Yeah, I'm like, why do you keep pushing? They kept patting the bell in the back.
Right.
'Cause
Right.
I'm thinking I'm the best. I'm the best. I got the greatest voice. But why? Now I'm getting a little older now. Why they keep pushing me in the back? Here I am, audition for another play.
Right.
What I end up being? Y'all gonna fall out. They want me to be a munchkin.
What?
Oh, what? What's
A
you? What you?
munchkin. A munchkin. I end up being a munchkin.
Oh.
I was little. That really took me back. A munchkin.
Right.
I was like a munchkin. It was like these because I was tiny. I was the smallest thing probably in my class anyway. So I said, "Oh man, here we go." And then you gotta wear the little jacked up little outfit because you're a munchkin. But again, I stayed in the play
Yeah.
and did the best out of what I could do. And then guess what? Then I end up playing Ada Pearl the Good Witch.
Oh wow.
End up
Wow.
doing that. And I sung some songs by Ada Pearl. I was the Munchkin also. And I also end up being Eveline, the Wicked Witch, singing No Bad News.
Right.
Because that voice, they were the teachers and everybody, Mr. Banyan.
Oh yeah.
He was always involved in all that stuff. They was like his voice. And of course, Valerie, my keyboard teacher, they was like, she has an amazing voice. We got to give her. They always had to write in parts for me. And I thought that was a big deal then. That's when I knew that I really had something.
I hear you.
So that's where that came from.
Oh,
and again, what my mother told me, do the best in whatever parts you have.
Most definitely.
So from there on in high school, I said, what? I think I got something here. But I did do one thing. I stopped playing keyboard, which I shouldn't have. But once I found out, because I said I like this better. This a little easier than keyboard. But I should have kept doing both. I could have done it. I got a keyboard downstairs. I mess with it every now and then.
I hear you. You know what, too, though, real quick? I noticed you went to Asbury, and me, I was down in Matmorale. But we all came through that church syndrome. You know what I mean?
Yes.
We had good parents and people that motivate us, because the first time I had to,
young, right?
You know what I mean? And the first time I had to play my own self, play down at Matmorale for Christmas play. And you know what? All of a sudden, because you're young, but you got all these people looking at you. And at first I was a little nervous, but after we got used to it, and that's why when I first heard your pipes, girl, woo, Jesus. And I was just never so glad. Oh yeah, we grew up on Spark Road. That's my girl. You know what I mean? Yeah. We got a little thing going on out here.
That's right. Now I appreciate all of the support.
Yeah, oh, believe me. I'm turning back to Lamont.
Hey, so I'd like to welcome I hope I don't mess this name up, but Sheree Miller.
Yay! That's one of my favorite cousins. Yes.
Right there. Hey, and guess who else is on the show tonight or tonight? Linda Brown Williams, huh? Your sister-in-law, Randall. Welcome to the show, Jalinda.
Get out of here. Yeah, that's my sister-in-law.
Yeah, welcome to the show, Lodi, and welcome to the show, Annette. Welcome to the show, Kenny, and welcome to the show, Robert Off. For Crystal, Crystal, here's something for you right here from Robert Off. Can you see that? He said you were funny.
Yeah. Yes.
Hey, but now, Chris, while you
Yeah.
were coming through, did you perform in any talent shows? Is there anything that you?
Yes, I did. I entered in a talent show when I was 14 years old. Um, Miss Chambers from Out Parole, the late Miss
Wow.
Chambers.
Wow.
She was head of the NAACP
Yep.
back then,
Yep.
and I won. 14 years old, and they sent me to New Orleans.
Mm.
Of course, I get out there and freeze up, because I'm young. Get out there, freeze up, and when you're a visitor, they tell us all the rules. Don't wear your name tag out because people will know that you're a visitor. And what I do, I go to McDonald's with my name tag on. But it was all learning lessons.
Right.
I went out there and watched other people sing. I mean, one girl sung Inseparable, and she was playing the piano. She was bad. So, I saw other talents. That's when I was like, okay, I ain't the best thing out here, but that still didn't stop me. I am going to be the best. That's what I'm going to do. I already had it embedded in my head.
Yeah. Yeah.
In my life. I said, I'm going to do something.
That's right.
With my voice.
That's awesome. So, what about fashion shows? Did you do any fashion shows?
Yes, I did those too.
Yeah.
I did those too. That's when I was a little skinnier back then. But really, they tell you you're too short back then. I was too short. I was small enough, but too short. So I was like, did a couple of fashion shows. Then I was like, I'm gone. I'm on this voice thing now. So I kicked that to the curb and kept it moving. Then, and I always wanted to go to the Apollo Theater. And when I was in school, I said that was something I always wanted to do on my bucket list. And I got to do that in 1992.
Wow.
My brother was coming home from work.
Yes. Go ahead.
Yes, he was coming home from work. He worked at Fuddruckers. He was a manager in Baltimore.
Okay.
So he called me and said, Crystal. He said, I was listening on the radio coming home, and they having a talent show in Baltimore at, I think it was Utah High School. I think that's what it was.
Okay.
And I said, okay. He said, won't you be in? And I said, who? I said, no. I said, no, Baltimore. I said, those people can sing in Baltimore. And you know what Buzzy said, so can my sister.
Yeah.
And I said, okay. And I don't know how old I was. I think I was maybe, 20 something. But anyway, I said, okay. To hear my brother say that, I said, well, he's right. He's right. I can sing too. Anyway, I went on, auditioned at the high school up there in Baltimore. And you have to, the judge is sitting in there and you say your name, what you're going to sing and where you're from.
Mm-hmm.
So I go in there, I'm getting a little confidence up in me now. I said, hello. My name is Crystal Randall.
Okay.
What are you gonna sing? I said, I'm gonna sing Loving You. And he said, the loving you. I said, yeah, I remember that like it was yesterday. I said, yes, sir. And then he said, are you gonna hit that note? And I looked at him. I said, I don't know. But that was like one of my first times going to like a talent show.
Yeah.
And you learn more and more as you go. So I stepped back and they said, okay, 1, 2, 3, ready. And I started singing it. I hit that note and he put his hand up. He said, that's enough. And I looked. You don't even sing a whole song, and that's what I never knew. They, you know what they say. The first word comes out of your, the first note comes out of your mouth.
Yeah.
A judge can tell whether or not you can sing.
Yeah.
I hit that note.
Yeah.
And that was it. I ain't had to sing no more. Wow. And the others, they went on about their way. And I got the call. I was the winner. And the winner got to go to the Apollo. That's how you end up there.
That's how you got there.
Yeah, so that's one bucket list, and I got out there.
Yeah.
There was a whole lot of us out there. 1992, had my hair all up in rhinestones and all that stuff. So we go out there, and now the Apollo wasn't cracked up to be what it. You know how everybody always wanted to roll that ball because I saw him on TV doing that stuff. On that ball, I got out there. Graffiti on the churches. You know when we riding in, I was like, they right on the churches and all. I got dressed in the bathroom, standing up on top the sink because I didn't want my feet touch the floor. It was filthy in that place.
I bet
it was back then.
Yeah.
So it came my time to go out there and sing. I sung "Get Here" by Alfreda Adams.
Okay.
They listened to me sing the whole song and booed me at the end. The last word of the song, they booed me.
Are you serious?
Yes, I am serious. And Sandman wouldn't even come and get me. He up in, I'm looking at her. Cause y'all know I was striking now. I had on some stuff back then. But you know, I used to wear some stuff back then.
Yeah.
So I just turned and walked on off. I just walked on off by my business. That didn't stop me though. That didn't stop me. Because actually they booed all the females that night.
Right.
Oh, wow.
And another girl, she comes, I'm never gonna sing again, crying and all that stuff. I said, oh girl, please be quiet. You know, that wasn't gonna stop me.
Right.
And it didn't stop me. And I must say, I'm still rolling today.
Yes, Lord.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Now, before I pass it back to Rondell, I want to welcome Wendell to the show. Welcome, brother Wendell. Welcome, Andrea Ginsky to the show, and Rebecca.
Hey, Alfreda.
Yeah, and Rebecca Brady. Welcome to the show. And you said something that was funny in your bio, right? After you answer this, all right, we're gonna pass it back to Rondell. You said that Scrape used to have you, your sister, and your brother sing every day.
Every week, every day. Come on, y'all, get over here. Come on, you do this, tell us do this, all these moves and stuff. Because Street Corner Symphony used to do that stuff.
Yeah.
He used to have us all the time. But Cessy and Buzzy, they couldn't cut it. So he told him go sit down somewhere. He said, go ahead and go sit down somewhere. He said, come on, Quista, come on over here. So he stayed at me. You know, he stayed at me. He said, come on.
God.
Come on, your brother and sister they ain't got it. Come on. So that's how I end up keeping on. And then as I got older, not too much older, I asked my father, once, listen to Street Corner Symphony, I asked him why didn't they try to go and make it? Because they were bad.
Yeah.
And he said, because your mother told me she was pregnant with you. So that's why. He said, I couldn't leave. He said, I couldn't leave her with no baby. And so from there, when he told me that, so deep inside my heart, I wanted to make it to Hollywood for my parents. Because that was my father's dream.
Yeah.
But I felt like I at least owed them that to try to make it.
Wow. Go ahead, Rondell.
Yeah, hey, Crystal, and I tell you right now, seriously, because like I said, your father, Albert, and all of them, never forget on that corner out there on Spa Road, doo-wopping the whole bit. So now Wendell can sing, okay?
Yeah.
I was always the back. My brother. I was always the backup guy. I like that doo-wop, whoop-wop, But I tried to sing lead one day. I said, no, Crystal, stay in your lane. Stay in your lane, Wendell, okay? That singing was not for you.
Well, you found your lane, the dressing. You found your lane.
Yeah, I fell in that lane, So I said I had to do something, Crystal. You know what I mean? But
That's all right. That's
and
all
and and I tell you one thing too, though, Crystal, because you had a very strong background. Because, like I said, your mother, your father, your grandmother, that
right. Yeah.
that that was my girl too. You understand me?
Yes.
Because the mannerism, the respect, and Sparrow was just a family group. Okay, because
Everybody.
everybody was involved with each other. And but that's why, like, I always respect you. The first time I heard you blow, though, baby girl, I said, "Good God Almighty, boy, this girl going somewhere." I know that, you know. And I'll say this because I'm always say, because me and you, we're gonna always be close. That's for sure. But this is a family thing here. And I respect you. I respect you, brother, and I love you, brother. So me and him, we just go
Yeah.
on. But
Yes.
again, like I say, God bless you, baby, because I swear to God, I know. Um, I know you turned out. Where was you at up the road here?
Blue Dolphin.
Blue
Yeah,
Dog.
up in
August,
Blue Ball.
August 28th.
I know you turned them joints out up there. They wasn't
Yes.
ready for that.
You know that it took me 2 years to get up there. That's because COVID, they had
Yeah.
to
Oh yeah.
shut down the restaurant. So
Oh,
that put a lot of shows on
on
back.
hold. Yeah.
And I told him that's fine. I'll wait whenever, And then one day he said, "Crystal, you ready?" And I was like, "Ready for what?" And he said, "I got a date for you." And when he told me the 28th, I said, "That's on a Thursday, but that's when they do their entertainment."
Yeah.
So he asked me, he said, "You think you can get 200 people?" I said, "200 people wait on a Thursday?" I said, "No." I said, "I work at the hospital." I said, "And a lot of those co-workers and doctors and nurses I work with, they can't just take off like that. You know,
Yeah.
I said, but I know I at least can get 100 people in there. But anyway, make a long story short, I sold the place out.
Oh
Okay.
wow. Wow.
She did.
Yes. And it was awesome. I was overwhelmed. When
Yeah.
I saw Mr. Trotter, he was guidance
Yeah.
counselor back in
Yeah.
school when I was in
Yeah.
school 40 years ago.
Yeah.
He was there. His wife, it was so many people there. It was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing. It was awesome.
Wow.
It was awesome. Yes.
Okay, Lamont. I'm turning that over to Mr. Lamont.
So I want to welcome Silk Sims to the show. Welcome to the show, my brother. Welcome Pamela Davis to the show. And Lance Bailey. Welcome to the show. That's your
Hey,
classmate.
Lance. Yes, I know. Hey, hey, classmate.
I'm going to show you some of what Annette Hawkins said. Okay, she's
Richard Boo.
really on it. She says, I always try to see her perform because she's more than a singer. She's a performer. That's awesome.
Yes, it is. Thank you, honey. Thank you, Missy Boo.
And she also said she definitely got it from her daddy. I have seen him perform as well. He's singing in heaven.
Yes,
Hallelujah.
he is. Yes, he
Yeah.
is.
Now, Crystal, you perform with several bands in Annapolis, right?
Yes. Well, several bands all over the place.
Well,
Grand Theft.
okay.
I used to watch them when I was little. Remember around Stanton Center when they used to have the parades and all that stuff? Preston,
Mhm.
all the parades, and they used to have showing out down there around in the street and stuff. And Grand Theft always used to be playing. And I was little, and I used to tell my mom, I want to sing for that band one day. But I never thought I would grow up to be singing with that band.
Wow.
I ended up singing with them. A friend of mine's, her and I used to work in the mall, Annapolis Mall, back in the day. And she called me on my job at work at the store I was working in, and she told me she was going to audition for a band, and would I go with her? And I was like, "Go with you for what?" And she was like, "Just to support me." So I told her, because I had my son then, my first child. I said, I got to call my mother because my mother home babysitting, and she expected me to come home from work. But I called my mother and told her I was going with her. She told me, go ahead. But I told Latrenda, I said, I'll go on one condition if you don't tell them that I sing. I said, okay.
Okay.
And she said, okay. I said, I'll go to support you and all that stuff. So it was over Best Gate. Joe Johnson, Miss Betty lived over Best Gate. Valerie Johnson, that mom. That's where we went so she could audition for the band. And we got there and they asked her name and all this. And Joe asked her, what did she know? And she sung a lot of Anita Baker stuff. And I was just sitting there, and so he asked her what else did she know, and she sung another Anita Baker song. She said, well, I just only teach myself to sing Anita Baker. And y'all know Joe in his mouth. Joe said, well, no, you gotta be versatile and that, kind of stuff. And he was telling her to be louder, project more. But, she was, prim and proper, worried about being cute. So then she said, well, she can sing exactly what I told her not to do. I wish y'all could have seen my face. Because I thought we was ready to go then. Before, and I'm sitting there looking like, I was like, oh. So then Joe said, he said, well, Kendi, and y'all know me. I said, yeah, I can sing. So he said, what you know? He said, what you know? I said, what do y'all know? So then I said, I know, Don't You Get So Mad About It. He said, that's a man song. I said, okay. Jeffrey Osborne. I said, can y'all play it? And he said, yeah. So they played it and I sung it. Then he asked me, what else did I know? And I sung something else by Stephanie Mills, another song.
Oh.
Then he asked me, what else did I know? I sung Loving You by Minnie Riperton. See,
okay.
Now I'm giving him, because I know what he's looking for, versatility.
Yeah.
To see where I can go. And plus I got a 7-octave voice, so I was younger, then I could go all kinds. I give you, and Jeffrey Osborne, he said, you sound better than our male vocalists. They had to turn the microphone down for me because my voice was powerful like that.
Right.
And then, and I think I sung one more song. Then Jill, he looked at her, he said, now that's what we looking for. That's how I came to sing with Grand Theft.
Okay.
Man, that's awesome, man. And Grand Theft was pretty big back in the day.
Yeah.
Yes, they were.
I want to welcome Gail Brown to the show. Asbury Parker, welcome to the show.
Hey, Asbury.
Yeah, and Craig Brown, welcome to the show. So, what was one of the best songs, or what was the best song that you felt you performed or you sang?
When?
What song do you like singing the most?
You mean now, today, now?
Anytime. Well, what song do you feel was your best song that you sang?
Well, I'm gonna say this. I get a lot of requests for Phyllis Hyman, Meet Me on the Moon.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I get lots of requests for that. That and Jill Scott, He Loves Me.
Wow.
Everybody always want to hear me sing that.
Right.
And I give the people, that's something else I do. I give the people what they want.
Yeah.
That's what they want me to sing. That's what I sing. You're supposed to give the people what they want.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's right. You know, Rando, she came out, man. I thought I was looking at Patti LaBelle. You know, the attire, the voice. I said,
yeah.
Look at my cousin, man.
Yeah.
Eddie, welcome to the show, Valerie Johnson. I hope I didn't miss you, but welcome to the show.
Hey, Valerie.
So I've noticed that you perform a lot with Michael Brown. Is he someone that you sing?
Yeah, Michael Brown used to sing with my father too.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Michael Brown song.
Oh yeah.
With him too.
I forgot about that.
Wow.
And Rando, isn't he the only one left, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yep.
No,
Oh,
no.
no. You mean the
Buster
Brown
Pickett.
the Brown brothers?
No, Buster Pickett
Oh
sung with
yeah.
my father too.
Yo, yeah. Most
Yeah,
definitely.
Buster
Most
Pickett
definitely.
sang too.
Yep. Yep.
Buster Pickett and Michael Brown.
And Michael Brown.
So,
And
so Gregory Coleman, right? Gregory Coleman said that he's going to help you out. You know, you also sang Tamia.
Tamia, leave it smoking.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tamia, leave it smoking at the VFW. That he's talking about the VFW in Suitland where I go mess around with karaoke.
Okay.
I meet a lot of people there too. A lot of people be singing. You know, karaoke really is for fun.
Right. Yeah.
But people like us take it too far because really that's where people get a little tipsy and want to have fun. Then they see us, people like us, get up and they don't want to get up there. And I'm like, no, it's for y'all to get up there and have fun.
Wow.
But
Well,
yeah, I'll leave it smoking. That's what he's talking about.
You know, audience, you know, if there's a question you would like to ask Crystal, just put it in the chat box and we'll go ahead and point it out. All right, on you, Rondell.
Crystal, the one thing I also admired you about, man, because when they told me that Crystal was getting married, and it kind of broke my heart, you know, because you know, that's the way it go.
Now, see, Ron, that was our secret.
Hey, but you know, yeah. Hey, but Crystal, one thing I really admire about, honestly, you and your husband, I admire this man because he let you do Crystal.
He let me do me.
Okay.
Y'all, you know what? Let me tell you something about that. When I met him, I met my husband at American Legion.
Get out of here.
I just got to throw that in. I just got to throw that
Yeah,
in.
yeah.
Since you said that, he let me just do what I do.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. We've been living up Spar Road going on 31 years. We've been married 12 years. We've been together 31 years.
Wow.
I met him down American Legion one night, but it was his cousin that he sent over there to tell me that he wanted to meet. And his cousin came. I said, who? He said, Chris, my cousin want to meet. I said, where is your cousin? And he pointed to him. I said, well, if your cousin ain't man enough, come over here, then I don't think he want me.
That sounds just like
right. You. So that's right. So I walked over to him because he showed me where his cousin was. And I went over. I said, hello. I said, hello. I said, you want to know who I am? Like that. And he just smiled. I said, my name is Come Go As I Please. And I have 2 kids taking on me. And he looked at me. He looked at me. He said, huh? I said, read my lips. My name is Come Go As I Please. I have 2 kids taking or leave.
Yep. Yeah.
He just looked. He just looked, but he ain't go nowhere. He just, you know, I guess he said, oh boy, she gonna be a piece of work. But we exchanged numbers and we just talked.
Yeah.
I told him I wasn't looking for no boyfriend right now. Right. I said, see, I'm just like a bird. I just like to go.
Yeah.
And I just like to go out. And I got that from my parents. My mother and father, you know.
Oh yeah.
Go out 2-step and and dance and all of that. That's who we used to go down American Legion with. That's who took me down there, Frida
Lamont.
Down there, yes.
But that's why, like I said, I had nothing but mad respect for him because the point of it is sometimes men get jealous of over the stupid stuff to me. But
he know I ain't for it. He know I ain't for it.
No, and that's one thing, like I always say, because honestly, that's the way that you carried on. I know that you were singing and doing a lot of different things, man. But again, I admire both of you behind the fact being married and maintaining the lifestyle. Really.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you, it's hard. It's hard.
I know, babe. Ain't nothing easy.
Because I'm sexy.
Ain't nothing easy, man. Hey, Amar, did you get that part of Amar? You know,
Boy, I tell you, man.
No, I'm keeping it real. No, it's
I know, babe.
because
I know.
I ain't, I ain't bad on the eye.
No,
And,
no.
Well, you know what we did. There's one of our viewers did have a question for you before I asked it. This is what Sheree said. Derek didn't know what he was getting himself into.
Yeah, that's true, Sheree. That's my favorite cousin. And Sheree, you gonna get it.
Hey, now, Lodi wants to know, where's your next performance?
My next performance will be in Baltimore County at the City View Restaurant. I don't know if y'all can see this, but that's a flyer. They'll be coming soon. I'll be sending these out soon. I don't want to put them out too early. My cousin put it on Facebook, and I did too. But
what's the date?
I'll be up there November 7th, November 14th, November 21st, and November 28th. The whole month of November.
Good Lord, girl. Go ahead. You go, girl.
And actually, I happen to go up there. I go up there Sunday for brunch. My older son, which I have 3 kids, I do have 3 children, Curtis, Ikira, and DeMonte. Cece's 38, Ikira's 37, and DeMonte's 27.
Girl, get out of here.
And I have 2 grandchildren. They call me Go-Go Granny. Cameron is 18, and then Dory is 10.
Wow.
Yeah. So but I City View, I go up there for brunch, like I said. And I got my hair done 3 weeks ago on a Friday, and I said, let me go up City View, see what they're doing up there. Got out there at 11:30. They open at 11. I got up there like 12 o'clock because it's up at 17A Security Boulevard Woodlawn exit up in Baltimore. And it was a band up there. Well, first of all, it was packed up there. I was like, what is going on? All these cars. And I heard them singing something. So I asked the bartender, I said, excuse me, that's Bluetooth for a band? And he said, that's a band. I said, they sound really good. So then I asked them for a card, but they didn't have it. So I told the drummer, I said, how y'all gonna sound good and don't have a card? I said, that's bad business. I'm telling you now. But I gave him my card. I said, well, here you go. This is my card. And then that's when he asked, he said, you sing? I said, yeah, a little bit, a little something, something. So he asked me, did I know Is It the Way by Jill Scott?
Oh, Lord.
And I said, yeah, I do. And he said,
that's a tough one, girl.
No, it's not. No,
not for you. Not for you.
Not for you. Not at all. And then I sing it my way, my own way.
Right. Oh, yeah.
But so he said, you want to say? I said, no. I'm just listening. He said, well, what you know? I said, Phyllis Hyman, can y'all sing that? Play that? And he said, no, we can learn. I said, no, you ain't got time to learn that. That's gonna take a minute. So he said, what else you know? And I said, He Loves Me. I called my 2 favorite songs. He said, we can learn. I said, no, man. I said, he said, we just gonna take a break and can we call you up there? I said, yeah, I'll do that. And I went up there, man. It was having it was so crowded because they was having a retired for senior citizens buffet, some type of buffet. It was so many beautiful women in there. It was about good 300-400 women in there. I was like 12 o'clock. And I didn't know he was gonna call me that quick before I even turned around. The bartender said, is your name Crystal? I said, yeah. He said, they called me to the stage. Oh, it was on and popping now. Yeah, that was 3 weeks ago. So I came to the stage, y'all know, and then I got to put it on now. I said, hello, good evening, everybody. Always represent. My name is L Randall. I'm from Annapolis, Maryland. How y'all doing? Blah, blah. And then the music started going, there you go. And I took that microphone and I walked around to every tape. It wasn't, I don't think they was ready for that.
No.
Yeah, so that so and after that, and he came back where I was sitting and he said, we're gonna call you. He said, I'm serious. I said, okay. And he sure did. He called me 2 weeks ago. Yes, he did.
No, man. Congratulations on that though, Chief. God knows.
You know, I have something that you this is just blowing me away. All right, you need your stage name should be Go Granny, man. You know, I'm just cracking up.
I know that's funny.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna tell you the stage name. And the karaoke lady gave the karaoke guy years ago up God, I forgot the name of the American Legion up Martin Luther King up there.
Yeah,
they call me Crystal. That's the name there when people announce me Crystal.
Oh, Crystal. Okay.
Yes, okay. Crystal. Yeah. That's what they call me. But Go Granny probably would be nice too.
Hey, let me tell you something. That right there, see, that's why I love my kids. Swear to God, I mean, they just put a name on you. Now, Go Granny, girl. Let me tell you something. If I'd been around when they said that, I'd have tears in my eyes. Cause see, those are kids for you, man. That's I just love them, babe. I can't help it. Go Granny. Man, that's nice.
Hey, well, you know, Steve Snowden said, keep up the good work. You know, we always rooting for you. Family for life.
Cool.
Lance Baden said, we need to have you sing for our next Annapolis High School reunion.
And tell him he know I will do that.
Yeah,
they know I will do that.
I still got a bone to pick with you, though. You know that.
For what?
All right. You didn't sing happy birthday at my birthday party.
Oh.
Remember, where was I?
Oh.
Where did I tell you I was? I'm keeping it real. I usually don't give in. I was home. I was tired.
Okay, all right.
I was home. I was tired. Remember, you say I was with you the night before.
That's right.
I was tired. That's all.
Right,
but I always sing happy birthday to you. You know, I always break it out now.
Don't get us started, boy.
Don't get us started, right? Raw down. And I am telling you.
Yes, Lord. Come on with
it.
Look. Y'all, the microphone right here. I'm on. Hey, it's all set up in here.
Oh man, she too much, boy.
Man, hey, well, Chris, you know we closing in on that time, so
all right.
Argo, Dwayne has said,
oh wow,
oh I love her.
Yeah.
Hey, Argo.
Yeah, you represent well.
Yeah.
So, for people who are aspiring to become a singer, what encouraging word would you want to leave for them?
Keep your head up. Don't let nobody put no rain on your parade.
That's good.
That's good.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna have the haters. I always say the haters. That's what keep me looking good. and you will have them out there. It's always going to be more to knock you down than to lift you up.
Yep.
And something my mother told me. My mother always said, Krista, stick your head up and stick your tail out. That's what she used to tell me. And I do that still to this day. That's why I don't see the negativity because my head up in the air.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
I can't see it. My head's up here.
I like it. I
That's
like
good.
that.
That's good. Well, you know, this been real, Chris. So I'm glad you accepted it. I'm glad that you were transparent in who you are and how you are, because you are very, very an awesome person, an awesome singer. I'm glad I got a chance to go out and watch you perform. Now, my wife, whenever you perform, she wants to go see you perform. So now I got to go see you at your
That's right.
next City View.
Tell her. That's right. Tell her. Come on. Come up to City View. I don't want to hear nothing about all the way at Baltimore. It's only a half hour.
You know what? This show was great. I feel like giving away a merchandise. You know, what you think I should do, Rando?
Yeah.
You think so?
Sure.
Well, I tell you what. The 8th caller who calls me 240-603-1743, the 8th caller that can tell me, where did Crystal grow up at?
Mm.
You can win a merchandise tonight. The 8th caller that can tell me where Crystal grew up at. 240-603-1743.
Almond.
Yeah.
And I got one more thing I meant to show y'all.
Go ahead.
If y'all can see it. Y'all see this? That's me and my father at my 50th birthday singing One in a Million.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
That was
Really?
Yes, that was 8 years ago. My 50th birthday.
Wow.
Okay. Okay, now, you and Scrape, did you get a chance to sing something together before he passed? Hey, Mel, you the first caller.
This was it. This
Yeah, you
was
first
it. One in a Million.
Got it.
Look, all right. Hey, pad me the second caller. Pad me the second caller.
What they say I grew up in? Hollywood?
Pad me the third caller.
Mm.
Hollywood swinging. Now they're trying to wait everybody out now. See? All right. We've had 3 calls. Got 4 more calls to go. Now you're trying to wait each other out. Let's go. Let's go.
You right. This was a lot of fun.
This is Crystal for real.
It's awesome. And thank everybody who
Mel, you the 5th caller.
streamed in to see me.
Yeah.
No.
Because honestly, when he first said that to me, man, I was like, wow, for real, you know? And because we get a chance to say some things, you know what I mean?
More callers.
And I enjoy it, and I always admire him, Mark. So that's my boy right there too.
Bro, you the 6th caller. Whoever this is, you the 6th caller.
Father, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I got no rest.
What's your name, caller?
2 years.
Hello?
But Rando, you know what he told me also?
What?
Because I opened up for this band in DMGB up in Greenbelt 2 years ago.
Okay.
So where was Crystal born and
My
raised?
son brought him up here. He was real sick, but he wanted
He's
to
born
come.
in Baltimore. All right, so where's she from now today?
And he brought him up there. And Lamont
What's your
waited
name?
off Monday. Monday and
Hey, Jack.
girl.
Hey, look. Hey, send me, text me your address.
See that you sound good with that band.
Okay.
Right.
And your
So you know Lamont boy,
the person
that's like
makes my
pulling
music.
teeth.
was on vacation.
Just to give you a compliment, but he gave me that before he died. He told me keep on doing it.
Wow, man. Yeah.
My mother told me I better sing for anybody who asks.
Yeah.
Those were her dying words to me. And those
okay, we got a winner. Jack Abrams, he's a winner of the nice merchandise. You can stop calling now.
Who won?
We have a winner. We have a winner,
Jack.
man.
Jack.
Oh, yeah, Jack Abrams, he's a winner. But hey, this was a great show.
Yes,
you know, I appreciate having you, Crystal. You were the bomb.
I appreciate you having me.
And also, I got to mention next week's show, we're going to have Andre Dillard on the show. Andre Dillard. So come back next Wednesday to another exciting show. Rando, thank you for being a co-host.
Sure.
Thank you, Lamont.
Oh, Crystal, love you, girl.
We love you more.
Okay, baby.
Love you too,
everybody stay peace. Thank you.
Have a good night, everyone. Thanks.